Welcome back, guys. This is our 25-way trim restores longevity test, and we're now at the 1 year and 4 month mark. I'm thinking of calling this test at the 1.5 year mark, as it's pretty clear what the top 5 are going to be, although we have had a few changes since the last update, as you'll see here in a minute. If you aren't already, be sure you're subscribed, hit that bell icon so you get all the latest notifications and updates. And if you're just joining us, please be sure to check out the entire series of each of these videos, as there is a ton of work that goes into the research, prep, install, and continued testing of all of these. As usual, we will foam these panels down using Chemical Guy's Honeydew Snow Foam, rinse them, wash them with an Australian sheep's wool wash mitt, and then of course rinse them and dry them off. If you have any of these products installed on your vehicle, let me know in the comments how they're holding up for you, or if you're rooting for any of them, or how they were to install for you. For example, one of the products that's in here, Malco Epic Revive, it's a little tricky to get a uniform finish, or it may require second application to make it uniform, as has been my experience. So with that out of the way, let's see how things are holding up. All right, so the gray panel, which is what you're gonna see here, this has 2 coats of everything. It has been a little harder for these products to survive on this panel, and I'm not sure exactly why. And I do have a spreadsheet as to all the failure times in the video description, so check that out. Rust-Oleum Wipe New. You can buy that at Walmart, $18. Very glossy, still uniform. Cerakote, also very similar, but Cerakote seems like it's starting to fade just a little bit compared to Rust-Oleum when you see them side by side there. Very similar product. That black stuff, not really ideal for gray trim, but it is still holding up on here. It is starting to be less uniform looking, so at this point you just simply apply more and you'd be on your way. Shine Supply Trim Paint, which is a similar product, it didn't do very well on this, however. And Malco Epic Revive New, it is starting to fade. So 1 year, 4 months, we're gonna mark it weak. So over to the black panel. So India ink is in the upper left there. That was kind of a last minute addition. It's starting to not look very uniform. And the heat gun and the torch method, I do not recommend doing that. Those were around a year or so. And Kiwi Black Shoe Dye, that's the $3 option, very inexpensive. Hey, look at that, it's holding up. And that's an old detailer's trick from the 80s on the rubber bumpers and things like that. The difficult part with the Kiwi is making it uniform. So if you finally get it down to where you can have it right, it does work well. Wipe New still looks glossy, uniform, holding up. Cerakote similar, but again starting to fade a little bit compared to Rust-Oleum. So if you had to compare Wipe New and Cerakote, Wipe New seems like it's doing a little bit better. And if you don't like the glossy finish, then there is that black stuff, which I'll show you here in just a second. So that black stuff is a dye, and it has more of a matte finish, and it looks like it's holding up just fine. And Shine Supply Trim Paint, that's another one that's done quite well. You get a lot of product for that $34 though. So some of these, I should have done like a price per mil or price per ounce or something like that, because that's really more important than the overall cost. But Malco Epic Revive kind of in that same boat, where you get a lot of product for that money, so it's going to last a long time. It is starting to fade on this panel as well. Solution finish has been weak for a while, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So we're going to keep it going for probably another 2 months, and we'll see how things hold up. Maybe when I'm done with this, I just leave it outside and I'll check it at 2 years and see how things are going from there. I'm not really sure on this point. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.